Iran has emerged as one of the most influential and controversial geopolitical actors in the modern international system. Since the late 20th century, the country's leadership has pursued a strategic vision aimed at strengthening its security, expanding its regional influence, and resisting what it perceives as external pressure from powerful Western nations and their allies. At the center of this strategic outlook lies Iran's long-standing rivalry with Israel and its complex relationship with Western powers. Today we will talk about inside Iran's strategy against Israel in the West. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Historical origins of Iran's strategic outlook. Iran's modern strategy toward Israel and Western powers cannot be understood without examining the historical context that shaped the country's political system. The turning point came in 1979 with the Iranian Revolution, which overthrew the monarchy of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi and established the Islamic Republic. Before the revolution, Iran maintained close ties with several Western countries and even had quiet cooperation with Israel. However, the revolutionary leadership introduced a new foreign policy orientation focused on independence, resistance to foreign influence, and support for movements it considered aligned with its political values. This transformation created deep tensions between Iran and Western governments. Over time, political disputes, sanctions, and security concerns intensified these divisions. The rivalry with Israel also became a defining feature of Iran's regional policy. These historical experiences shaped Iran's strategic mindset and continue to influence its policies today. Ideological foundations of Iran's foreign policy. Ideology plays an important role in Iran's strategic framework. The leadership of the Islamic Republic often frames its foreign policy in terms of resisting external domination and supporting what it describes as oppressed populations. This ideological perspective influences how Iranian leaders interpret regional conflicts and international politics. In official rhetoric, Israel is frequently portrayed as a strategic adversary linked to Western influence in the Middle East. While ideology provides a guiding narrative, Iran's policies are also influenced by pragmatic considerations such as national security, economic stability, and regional influence. The combination of ideological messaging and practical strategy allows Iran to pursue its objectives in multiple ways. The concept of forward defense. One of the central pillars of Iran's strategy is the concept often described by analysts as forward defense. Instead of waiting for potential threats to reach its borders, Iran seeks to counter them beyond its territory. This approach involves building networks of alliances and partnerships across the region. Through these relationships, Iran attempts to maintain strategic depth and influence developments in neighboring countries. By supporting allied actors in different regions, Iran can create multiple points of pressure against adversaries while reducing the likelihood of direct attacks on its own territory. This strategy also allows Iran to maintain flexibility in responding to regional crises. Forward defense has become a key element of Iran's broader geopolitical strategy. Regional alliances and strategic partnerships. Iran's regional influence is reinforced by a network of alliances and partnerships that extend across several countries. These relationships vary in form, ranging from political cooperation with governments to support for various movements and organizations. Through these partnerships, Iran can participate in regional political processes and influence the outcomes of conflicts. The network also allows Iran to maintain strategic connections across multiple geographic areas. These alliances often involve military training, logistical assistance, intelligence cooperation, and political coordination. They form an important part of Iran's ability to project power beyond its borders. The existence of this network means that Iran's strategic presence in the region is not limited to its own territory. Military strategy and asymmetric warfare. Iran's military strategy reflects an understanding that it cannot compete directly with the technological and financial resources of some Western militaries. As a result, Iran has focused on developing asymmetric capabilities designed to offset these disadvantages. Asymmetric warfare involves tactics and technologies that allow a weaker military force to challenge stronger opponents through unconventional means. These methods may include missile systems, drones, naval tactics, cyber capabilities, and irregular warfare strategies. Iran has invested heavily in missile development, which provides the ability to target locations across a wide geographic area. Missile capabilities are viewed as an important deterrent against potential attacks. In addition, Iran has developed various types of unmanned aerial vehicles used for reconnaissance and other operations. These technologies have become increasingly important in modern conflicts. Naval strategy and control of strategic waterways. Iran's geographic location gives it a unique position near several critical maritime routes. The country borders the Persian Gulf and lies close to one of the world's most important energy shipping lanes. Because of this location, Iran's naval strategy focuses on protecting its coastal waters while maintaining the ability to influence maritime activity in nearby areas. Instead of relying solely on large warships, Iran emphasizes smaller, faster vessels capable of operating in the narrow waterways of the region. This approach allows the country to challenge larger naval forces through unconventional tactics. Naval strategy is therefore an essential component of Iran's broader security doctrine. Cyber capabilities and information warfare. Modern geopolitical competition increasingly takes place in the digital realm, and Iran has developed cyber capabilities as part of its strategic toolkit. Cyber operations can involve activities such as intelligence gathering, infrastructure disruption, and digital influence campaigns. These capabilities allow countries to pursue strategic objectives without engaging in conventional warfare. Cyber tools can target communication systems, financial networks, or other critical infrastructure. Information warfare is another aspect of this strategy. Media outlets, online platforms, and messaging campaigns can influence public opinion and shape narratives about regional conflicts. Digital competition has therefore become an increasingly important dimension of geopolitical rivalry. Economic resilience and sanction strategy. Economic sanctions imposed by various countries have played a significant role in shaping Iran's strategy. These restrictions have affected sectors such as banking, energy exports, and international trade. In response, Iran has attempted to develop strategies aimed at maintaining economic resilience. These efforts include diversifying economic partnerships, increasing domestic production, and expanding trade relationships with various regions. Economic strategy is closely tied to geopolitical considerations. Maintaining financial stability and trade connections helps Iran sustain its regional activities and national security programs. Although sanctions have created significant challenges, they have also encouraged Iran to develop alternative economic approaches. Diplomatic strategy and international engagement. Despite tensions with some Western countries, Iran continues to engage in diplomatic activities with many nations around the world. Diplomatic initiatives involve negotiations on security issues, economic cooperation, and regional stability. Iran also participates in various international organizations and forums where it can present its perspectives on global issues. Diplomacy provides opportunities for dialogue, negotiation, and conflict management. Even in periods of tension, diplomatic channels can help reduce misunderstandings and prevent escalation. Iran's foreign policy, therefore, combines confrontation in some areas with engagement in others. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.